weight is, number one, have a clear, specific goal. Know exactly what it is you want to achieve with your body, right? Now, you may want to grab pen and paper. I'm going to share a few key things on the best way to lose weight. Before I get started, if you're interested in having a conversation with me about your weight loss goals or your fitness goals, please consider messaging me on either Messenger or in my email or my phone number, 520-400-9573. That's if you live in the USA or Canada. If you live anywhere else, just message me through the email or Facebook or any kind of way. Send me a smoke signal, whatever you can do, right? So to get a hold of me, we'll talk about your goals. So you may want to grab pen and paper. Let me know where you're coming from if you're open to it. I'm coming at you from my home in Tucson, Arizona, right? So let me know where you're coming from, right? So the best way to lose weight is, number one, have a clear, specific goal. So if you could wave a realistic magic wand and you can have your body, your health, your energy, right? Any kind of way you wanted it to be with your health, your body, what would that be like for you? Right? What would that be like for you? Think about that. It's very important to have a clear, specific goal. So write that down. If you're taking notes, have a clear, specific goal. Know exactly what it is you want to achieve. If you could wave that realistic magic wand, you want to know it. Thanks for the hearts and the likes. You want to know it so vividly. You want to be really, really clear and specific. The more clear and specific you can be, the better. Matter of fact, I have one of my mentors coming up, Bob Paris, this guy right here. This was I took this image around. I could show another a side-by-side comparison. I didn't exactly achieve it. He was number 8 in the world at the time of my physique mentorship. But I used to carry this picture around with me all the time and studied it because it's like just got it in my head. You want to know the more detail you can put into the ideal physique that you want. The more detail you can put into it, the better. You just want to get it down. So, and then when you're ready, you might want to write this down. When you write out your goals, consider writing it out like, I am happy and grateful now that I am, and then say your goal. So for example, I'll do mine. Okay, so I'm about 175 pounds, 6% body fat. My goal is to gain a little muscle and get stronger and faster. So I say my goal is, I am happy and grateful now that I am 180 pounds, 6% body fat, feeling strong like a supple leopard, strong and fast, full thick hair, 20/20 vision, perfect teeth, supple skin, and having great energy. And I have a few more private ones. So, and then you say that every day, and you get clear and specific on your goal. And you pray that, you say that, you repeat it, you get it in your head, you get pictures of your ideal physique, how it is you want to achieve, and just really, really dial it in. Get a strong, I can't emphasize enough the importance of a strong vision when it comes to your health and fitness. I can't emphasize enough the importance of that. Lucas is in the house. Welcome, Lucas. So just talking about the best way to lose weight. One is to have a clear vision of our goals. Know that if we could achieve our physiques and our body and our energy, any kind of way we want to achieve it, we want to be clear and specific on that. That's why I encourage you to be clear and specific on your goals. Dial it in, know exactly what it is, and then write it out, have it written, and say, I am happy and grateful now, right? So that's how you lead off your goal if you want to give it a try. I am happy and grateful now that I am, right? So you put in the present tense, I am, and then you say your goal, whatever it is for you. What is that for you in your health and fitness? You want to be your best, you want to lose weight, you want to have energy, you want to feel good, you want to be a certain size of clothes. What is it for you? I am happy and grateful now that I am, and then say your goal, right? Then what you want to do is follow what I call the 5 fundamentals of fitness. This is what I teach in my coaching. If we were coaching together, this is what I base all my coaching on. And it's very simple. It's 5 fundamentals of fitness. There are not 50 fundamentals of fitness. It's not complicated. It's simple, but maybe it's not easy to actually follow through, right? So basically, if you're taking notes, it's 5 fundamentals of fitness that's going to get you towards your goal. Exercise or training or exercise, however you want to verbalize it. Number 2 is nutrition, eating healthy foods throughout the day. Number 3 is recovery, getting enough sleep, enough rest in between exercise sessions. Number 4 is supplementation, whether it be nutritional supplements or strength enhancing supplements. And then number 5 is mindset. That's the mindset. Visualizing your goal, knowing exactly what it is you're going to achieve, knowing exactly, being clear and specific on your goal. Those are the 5 things that I teach. I'm just going to summarize them just a little bit for you here if you're on your own. But if you're interested in taking your physique to the next level, you have weight you want to lose, I have a 16-week lifestyle transformation program where you and I work together every week on the phone once a week, reviewing your challenge. I give you a coaching plan. If we review your challenges of the week, we review your victories of the week, and in 16 weeks, you're going to see a lot of results. I think most people could lose 20, 30 pounds of pure fat in that amount of time, and I feel like I can really help you with that. If you're interested in talking to me about that, send me a message on Messenger or text me right to my phone, call me, send me a smoke signal. My phone number is 520-400-9573, right? So get a hold of me. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation about your goals and what it is you want to achieve. Let's narrow it down. Let's get it. Let's get it to happen, right? Whether you do it on your own or whether you do it with me, just consider taking action, following through. So basically, you have the 5 fundamentals. That's what I teach in a nutshell, right? So training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. Those are the 5 fundamentals. So I'll just give you a quick little review if you have time right now. If you're watching now on the replay, if you're interested, I'll just kind of share with you a little bit of the basics of those 5 things, okay? So with training, we basically have I put training into 2 different categories: strength training and cardiovascular training. So they go kind of hand in hand. So say, for example, if we have a twin-engine airplane, right? We have 2 engines. Let's say only one of them is working, say cardiovascular. That's the easiest for people to do on their own. So that airplane, if we have 2 engines but only one of them is working, it's not going to be as efficient as if we have both engines going on the airplane. Does that make sense? You want both engines going. You want to build some strength and muscle, and you want to work the cardiovascular, ideally, in some kind of way. And there's lots of ways to do it. It's not just one way, not just weight training. You can do a variety of things that you enjoy, whatever you enjoy. Number 2 is nutrition. So say, for example, if we're trying to build a 2-story house from scratch. Say we're just trying to build this house, right? Now, say if we only have half of the materials necessary to build the house, how far will we get? So we're trying to build a 2-story house, and we only have half of the materials necessary to build the house. How far are we going to get? About not even halfway, right? Probably kind of about halfway. So think about that. The foods that you and I eat on a daily basis, the choices that we make to eat every day, that's what's either building our physical house or it's hurting our physical house. So think about that. Look at your diet over the last 30 days and in the last year or more. That's what's gotten you to where you are right now, whether it's good or bad. So the foods that you and I eat, and that's one thing I focus on in the coaching, is I give you a whole diet plan. Very simple, and you'd be surprised how much you can eat, and you will lose weight. That's the thing. But that's the thing. Nutrition is so important. So it's so important. Just in general, in a nutshell, I recommend to my clients about 50% of your daily intake to come from fruits and vegetables, 25% from whole grains, and 25% from plant-based proteins like legumes, lentils, nuts, seeds, and a lot more. So that's just it in a nutshell. Then I also focus on, and this is where I would not making any blanket recommendations, but I coach people with intermittent fasting, and that helps a lot too. So something to consider. If you don't know about it, to look into it, reach out to me about it. So we have training, we have nutrition, and then number 3 is recovery. I've had the privilege and honor of training in the last few years 3 different neurologists. One is a neuroradiologist, and they know a lot about they're specialized in the brain, and they know a lot about sleep and what the benefits of sleep are for our body. They all 3 have all said that they believe 7.5 to 9 hours sleep a night is what's recommended. So something to consider. So you have exercise, nutrition, recovery, and then number 4 is supplementation. You have nutritional supplements like protein shakes. You have strength enhancing supplements like creatine. But think about it. You want the basics done. You want to have a good exercise program. You want to have a good nutrition program. You want to be getting your rest. Then you supplement. Then you buy the special supplements, and you can get that extra edge. That makes sense? But you don't just go straight to the supplements. There's no magic supplements, I believe. Okay. I mean, there are some that really do a good job, but they do a better job when the exercise is in place, when the nutrition's in place, when the recovery's in place. Okay. So number 4, supplementation. Last but not least is the mindset. So why do you feel mindset is so important? So the mindset is so important. Another one of my mentors, Arnold Schwarzenegger here. I don't know if I can take his book out without breaking anything. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you can see I've used it, right? So he's talked a lot about mindset inside this book right here. That's actually the, I think, 2nd edition, but I got one that's all beat up that I've had since for many, many years ago. But he would often talk, when bodybuilding's my background, and he was at the time the best in the world, right? And so he would talk about visualization and the importance of mindset and having a positive, and how being stressed out can cause our body's problems, and the mindset of visualizing his goal, knowing exactly what he wants to achieve. So he used to say that he could see himself up on the stage winning his competitions long before they ever happen. And that's what I've done with my competitions. I would visualize them in my head months before they ever happen, and got clear and specific on exactly what I wanted to look like, feel like at that time, right? So it's the same thing I encourage you to do with your goal. And this is what I teach in my coaching. If you're interested, please consider reaching out. Is that you want to dial in that mental image of what it is you want to achieve. Get it really clear. I have a lot of my clients go online and find an ideal image of their like an actor or an actress or an athlete, and that's the picture. And you look at the picture and you say, if I was in my best condition, if I did the best I could do and I was in my best condition, this is what I would look like. So if you could find that and then dial it in, I have mine, you have yours. So I want to encourage you to have your clear vision. The more details you can put into it, the better, right? So the more details you can put into your vision, the better. And that's what I do with the coaching, is I walk you through a detailed process to get you clear and specific. So just throwing it out there, if you want to have a conversation with me about your body and being the best that you can be, being that this is my specialty and I feel like I can help you if you're interested, please consider messaging me, calling me, send me a smoke signal, message me the word FIT to my phone number if you're in the USA or Canada, to 520-400-9573. or send me a Facebook Messenger request. You can go to fit.fitness, fill out the form there. So there's a lot of ways to reach me, all right? So the best way to lose weight is, just to review, to recap, have a clear, specific goal. Know exactly what it is you want to achieve. Then back it up with the 5 fundamentals of training, nutrition, recovery, supplementation, and mindset. That's gonna, and remember remember this, that discipline, my mentor, I got this from one of my mentors, that discipline weighs ounces. The disciplines of exercising and eating properly, those disciplines, weekly, daily, weekly, monthly, lifetime disciplines, they weigh ounces. But the regret when you're later on and you're overweight and you have heart disease and you have all these problems, that's the regret, right? So the discipline weighs ounces. Consider that. The discipline of following these things through weigh ounces. The regret later on of not doing it, that's going to weigh tons. That will weigh a lot worse more than the disciplines. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. So that's it for now. Appreciate your time and your energy. Thank you for watching this. If you watch on the replay or live, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And then also, too, if you're interested in a conversation with me, message me some kind of way, get a hold of me. Let's set up a complimentary phone consultation. We can go over your goals, and I can share with you how I can serve you. All right, that's it for now. See you on the next lesson.